Moments ago, as if you really need a reminder, the big game is tomorrow, and some of the most recognized Saints fans are partying right now at the Saints pep rally. WDSU News anchor Rachel Wolf joins us live. So what's going on back there, Rachel? What do you see?
Well, it's a lot of fun. Let me tell you, we're here at the Doors Bar and Restaurant. It's on Maple Street. These are the Superfan black and gold calendars, and as of 3 o'clock until 6 o'clock tonight, you can have any one of these people inside, any of these Superfans, if you will, signing your calendars. Here's what it looks like inside the bar. We actually have the Superfan signing calendars for people. As you can see, people had the chance to come in free of charge here, folks. Have a cocktail, maybe a beer, and rub elbows, if you will, with the Superfans. Look at that one old lady. She's dancing with this guy. A lot of fun. This is the time of year where everybody just gets together, enjoys themselves, and I got to find out a little bit more about the Superfans, including one particular fan who tells me how he got started 16 years ago.
I came up with this because back 16 years ago, we weren't doing so well.
You were the Saints.
Yes, they do say that. They wear bags and things like that we don't approve of. I don't approve of. But anyhow, it was a lot of hot air in the 68,000 folks. So I figured I'd take the win from all those guys, and I provided the whistle because I realized that I can whistle louder than the average person.
And if you do come down here for the rest of the evening, they're serving up jambalaya. Can't go wrong with that. You know, you got to get your energy up, got to get your strength up for tomorrow night, because people are going to be partying from now until tomorrow when the Saints win. Right, Scott? Back to you.
And Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday and Thursday.
That's true.
Yeah, as long as they win, I think the party will go on for a while. Thanks, Rachel. Coming up a little bit later in sports, you'll hear Saints tight end Jeremy Shockey's interesting opinion on Vikings quarterback Brett Favre.
We're, of course, also going to talk a lot about Brett Favre. The Kill, Mississippi native has played only one playoff game in the Superdome, Super Bowl 31, back in January of 1997. Now, all week, we've asked Saints players if they remember that game and Favre's heroics in it. Most, of course, answer yes. But there is one Saints player who can't recall the Packers' win over New England back in the late 90s.
But 1997-17, this girl just broke up with me. My heart was broken. My heart's just now mending itself together. No, I'm joking with you. I don't remember at all, so I don't know. But we all know in this locker room he's a hell of a player. I've heard nothing but good things about him. I've had teammates that played with him on several teams, or 3 teams he's played with. So we expect his best game, and I'm sure their defense expects, our quarterback to have his best game.
Not only this organization, but this entire city.
Yeah.
As we move on, 43 years of waiting has come down to just 24 hours. The Saints 1 win away from the franchise's first ever Super Bowl. The Superdome has hosted big games before, instant classics, last-second miracles, but none have carried as much weight as the NFC title game tomorrow evening. The Saints' home field has been a symbol of good and bad over the last 5 years. Sunday night, it could be the symbol of a franchise and a city's dream. There was a time when some said the Dome shouldn't come back, and neither should the Saints. Thankfully, on so many levels, those voices were drowned out. Now the Saints are a win away from Miami, when some thought they should have been somewhere else altogether.
This team might be in LA or something, or San Antonio, or, but everything happens for a reason, and at times you have to make those tough decisions and fight through that adversity in order to kind of achieve what you thought maybe you might not be able to achieve otherwise. And I would say that this city, having gone through what it's gone through, and this organization having gone through what it's gone through here over the past 5-6 years, before Katrina and then post-Katrina, has allowed us to have the opportunity that we have now. It's hardened us a little bit. It's given us an edge, but certainly in the end, I think it's made us tougher. It's brought us together. It's united us, and that's all for the better.
Nothing less than a cultural phenomenon, I think. Some of the best quarterbacking for Peyton just might come after the games are over. It's become a tradition for the head coach and his son Connor to throw the football around on the Superdome field once the fans have left and the press conferences are through.
We try to, after each game, go down on the field, win, lose, or draw, and for your 9-year-old son, they look forward to that more than the game itself, and it's just funny how sometimes you're always trying to make up maybe lost time that you have as a parent, and so that's kind of been a constant regardless of how we finish. You know, we're going to have a little touch game out there, and it's kind of grown now where, you know, you get 15 or 20 kids are out there, you know, planning on running around on the field, and they enjoy that, and it's a chance to really spend some, you know, quality time, and even if it's a half an hour, it's an important half an hour. You know, they're not as concerned with this injury list, for instance, or Jeremy Shockey's knee. They're more concerned with some other things, and understandably so.
We want to remind you of